Attune your ears to the grinding gears.
Hey, what's up you guys? Steampunk Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. Now I know it's kind of late for this. My mic broke, so I had to borrow Jack Asian's mic. And it is like Thursday. And I know it won't matter in the slightest to those, what's it called? Elitists among us. So keep that in mind. Now, I had played at the South Carolina Spartanburg Regional this past Sunday and got top 32. I made 30th place with a 5-1-2 record. Now, I think that's pretty good considering what I was playing, and what I was playing was 60-card Kozmo PK Fire. It definitely was a big surprise because nobody would expect Dark Destroyer out of Burning Abyss and Phantom Knights. So this is my list. I'm going to go over it. I play one BLS. Summoned him once. It got warninged or striked. I forget which one, but he got dead real quick. And he really wasn't that big of a help. I don't know if I'm going to play him in future builds. I played 3 Dark Destroyer, 1 Barbar, 2 Seer, 1 Farm Grill, 1 Mathy, 1 Fiendish Rhino Warrior, 1 Libic, 3 Terratop, 3 Farfa, 1 Giraffe. My MVP was Sword Trooper. Sword Trooper was the whole reason I made the deck, was the whole reason I splashed Kozmo, because a while back, a friend of mine at Locals and I were talking about the Sword Trooper FTK, and I was just like, it's so broken. You just make Dantes for days with this guy, and that's why I decided to play just the little Kozmo engine that you see here. Moving on, I played 1 Tour Guide, played 2 Gloves. The Phantom Knight engine kind of got in my way. It kind of was a thorn in my side, I suppose, and I kind of clogged, so I need to work on that. I think I'm going to drop it down to 1 Gloves just because I really don't want him in my hand. I can search him off of Ancient Cloak, and that's probably what I want to do. 3 Scram, 2 Ancient Cloak, 2 Tuck and Toborg, 3 of the Silent Boots, 1 Ghost Ogre, because I only had access to 1 Ghost Ogre.
Hi.
And I definitely saw it more times than you'd think. 3 Max C, 1 Effect Veiler, 1 Regeki, 1 Rhoda, 1 Foolish, 3 Twin Twister. I barely saw this card, if ever. I barely saw Twin Twister. I had to run into back row head first, but that's whatever. 3 E-Telly, because E-Telly Farm Girl or E-Telly Sword Troopers is pretty much GG's. 3 Enemy Control. Now, I thought I'd be playing a lot more mirror matches than I actually did, which was 0. I wanted to.
You expect there to be other 60-card decks?
I expected like half mirror matches, like to play against PK Fire. I wanted to switch Dantes to attack mode and attack over them with Fram Grill, but I was not able to do that because I didn't play any mirror matches. 1 Xyz Universe. Now, I was expecting to play mirror matches, so I main decked an Xyz Universe. I was like, Gold Series is out. Everybody's going to be playing BA, PK, or whatever. No, apparently that wasn't the case. I main decked an Emptiness because Emptiness is good. I flipped it and attacked for game once. I never really saw it again the entire regional. 3 Fog Blades, so good. 3 Strike and 1 Warning. In my extra deck, it was pretty standard. I have 1 Dante, 3 Beatrice, 3 Dante Travelers, 1 Infinity for the Xyz Universe. If I played against any mirror matches or against Super Quantums, I did actually make Infinity on Super Quantums and misplayed by not negating the field spell, and that all got out of hand. one Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon. I only made him once again against Super Quantums, but it got what happened to it? Something bad happened to it. But yeah, it really didn't. Nightmare Shark was pretty much MVP as well. He attacked for game a lot. Levier at 1 was really good. I never really saw a need to bump it up to 2, even though I was kind of planning on playing 2. And then 1 F-Zero. For my sideboard, it was kind of cobbled together mess. 1 Valor, because I don't know why. I was just like, hey, I don't have room for Valor in the main deck. Let's put 1 in the side deck. And I sided it in on Kozmo and some different things, so that was okay. 3 Flying Sea for the mirror match, and I sided it in on Super Quantums because why not? 1 Dark Claw for the mirror match, and the 3 match change to go along with them. 2 Dark Hole for like Kozmo or Kaiju or some stuff I can't get over Pepe. 2 Exceeds Universe, and 3 Typhoon. Now, this was my build. I said I got 30th place, not too impressive. I was pretty proud of my record, but that's not the purpose of this video. This video is to be like a kind of thinking out loud thing. I'm going to bring up some cards that I completely forgot about while I was building the deck, at like 12 o'clock in the morning before the regional. So let's take a look at those. Alright guys, so first I'm going to start off by talking about Ignister. Ignister is the best, I believe, best card, best removal we have right now.
Agreed.
And since I can't play Ignister, I have to go down the line of removal. Now, I went from Ignister, can't play Ignister, I don't play Pendulum deck, alright, that's fine. Next one was Cosmojo. Cosmojo is the next best piece of removal we have. Now, I can't effectively play Cosmojo because I didn't play enough Cosmo monsters. I didn't really want to play, I didn't have a Dark Eclipse, or I didn't have a Tin Can or whatever. I just had like Dark Destroyers, Farm Girls, and of course MVP Sword Trooper. So I was like, can't play Cosmojo, and then Dark Destroyer. Dark Destroyer is the 3rd best piece of removal I think we have so far, aside from, of course, Moral God, but I didn't really want to cram the Artifact Engine in here. Playing Scythes and stuff, and I wasn't really playing a rank 5 deck. Looking back, I could have tried it with Slip Riders, but, that was just way too much. I wanted to kind of keep it simple.
But then you said PKs were in the way.
Yeah, PKs were in the way, because you have to normal summon those bitches. So yeah, Dark Destroyer was my main piece of removal aside from the Twin Twisters and the Strikes and stuff. So I had to play, or I was playing Dark Destroyer, and he was my key, I guess, trump card against like different things because they never would expect it. A 3K body on something, and it pops a card out of nowhere. It's fantastic. So I just wanted to talk about the removal that we had, or that I had the option of playing, and why I didn't do so. I am testing with Cosmojo right now because I am playing more Cosmo monsters and playing Call of the Haunted and trying that out, making it more like a live card, and it is really good. So I thought I should, at least try it out. And of course, I didn't have Cosmojo's the day of the regional. Moving on, some cards I elected not to play. Card Trooper. I really thought about playing Card Trooper and Kagemucha Knight just because it was like instant Dante, mill 6 cards out of your deck, and Kagemucha Knight can pair with the Phantom Knights and not make them normal summon bitches. But I elected not to. I really didn't miss it. I also didn't play this because Pepe, OTKs, like nobody's business. Same with Mermails. So I was just kind of scared to leave a turn 1 Mathematician or Card Trooper out there. Now I did play the Mathematician because I was just like, why not? If something bad, if I get OTK through a Mathematician, that's fine. But Card Trooper is just too weak. IMO. Dark Arm Dragon. I really thought about playing this and like graveyard cards, like beginning of the end. To help clear the way for him, but it just didn't feel right. And like the Phantom Knights would always show up in my hand and never get milled, so I couldn't control my graveyard that way. So yeah, Dark Arm, no. Fragile Armor. I really enjoy this card, I really do, but I think its loot effect is just not good enough. I like its effect. I like its graveyard effect. I don't like its, reveal, special summon itself effect if a Phantom Knight's destroyed. But I like drawing cards. I think that if it was like discard a card, draw. If it was true like ditch one, draw one, or whatever, draw one, ditch one, I would play. I play more of it. But it just didn't make the cut. I really wanted to play this guy. Allure of Darkness. I kind of wanted to play this just for the draw power, but I decided not to because of space. Soul Charge. I've been playing around with this. It hasn't been doing too well, but it just makes for more explosive plays, makes for easier turn ones. If I have Foolish Burial or whatever and have no other plays, it's alright in that regard. Beginning of the End, I really missed this card from my other 60 card builds that played Beginning of the End. Just because of that 3-card draw, that +2 is so good. So good. And I'm testing around with Beginning of the End now. Crush Card Virus. I didn't want to play this because of the mirror match, but I kind of miss playing it. Because it's so good against Kozmo and Perform Agent Draco Pals. So I probably will elect to play this in my sideboard next time. Phantom Knight trap cards. Tomb Shield and what the fuck is this card? Dark Gauntlet. Alright. I'm talking about these because...
Metamorph?
Yeah, the Metamorph looking motherfucker right here. I'm talking about these because I was really considering playing Curry Bandit, along the same lines as Card Trooper, but then I'd get OTK'd through it. And I was thinking about playing this guy to sort of jump in the way. If I Curry Bandit it off, or I Curry Bandit send a gloves or whatever, mill gloves with Dante, and I can send this to the graveyard and keep myself from getting OTK'd, I'll be fine. I just don't think it's that worth it because it comes out as a level 4 and it'll die immediately. It's just like,
Bad setup.
Yeah, it's just like, if I'm planning to get OTK'd, I'm not planning to win. Tomb Shield, I really wish I played this. I love this card. I love its art. I love the name. I love its effects. It comes out as a level 3 monster. It doesn't count as a trap card, so it's not a trap monster. But you can banish it from the graveyard to negate a trap card, a face-up trap card your opponent controls. Now, while I was building my deck, I was convincing myself to play this. I was like, I'm gonna get Cosmojo'd, Breakthrough Skill, Bottomless, or whatever, and I'm gonna not have this, and I'm gonna be so mad. And that's exactly what happened. I just was like, there's not enough, cards, not enough room for this. I'll just keep it to the side. I got Cosmojo'd all day. Got Bottomless. Oh my gosh, I was like, Tomb Shield, where are you? But yeah, I really love Tomb Shield. I'm testing it out right now in the board, just for like Kozmo and stuff because of Cosmojo. But yeah, I really miss not playing this card. And the Kozmo stuff, I really wish I played. I kind of wish I played Reasoning, but it would mess up my BA setup if I had a bunch of BAs in hand or whatever, what have you. So I don't know how I feel about Reasoning. Cosmo Town I kind of miss playing because I would just pop it with Break Sword, Surge Dark Destroyer or whatever, and be good for next turn. So I kind of miss that, and I kind of miss its mulligan effect. But I have been testing with all these guys just to see how they work out. Dank Eclipse has been alright just because he's a dark monster. Tin Can's been okay because he feels like beginning of the end and stuff like that, so that's fine. But yeah, so those are the cards that I really considered playing. This is the build I'm currently working with. I'm playing Needlebug Nest by recommendation of Jack Asian. He was like, why aren't you playing Needlebug Nest? And I was just like, well, that's a good idea because it mills 5 cards.
But what are those?
That's a draw engine.
Oh.
The Shadows are a draw engine. I completely forgot about Terratop and Tuck Toborg, so they might get dropped for those. But
what about your Pandeity draw thingies?
Pandeity. I mean, but I can't do anything with level 5. Like, these are darks. They feel beginning of the end. Anyway, I might drop them for the Tuck Toborg and Terratop. But anyway, I've been trying Needlebug Nest, and these work super well. Like, needlebugging, all this shit, all stuff, drawing a card, all that good stuff.
So do you even play
and then like
fusions?
yeah, I play this. I don't play shit all fusions. I play the Phoenix Wing just in case these guys get in my hand, or I have a Burning Abyss or anything in my hand that I want to discard. Phoenix Wing's so good, let me tell you, so good. And I'm also trying out Mech-Whipped Engineer, whatever. At the recommendation of Jack Asian as well, because he's like, man, if Break Sword's like Scrap Dragon, then this should totally work. And I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. Because at regionals, I was break sorting Utopic Future and detaching a Dante, adding a card back, and keeping him alive like that. But Engineer could make for more fun plays. Like earlier in a game, I made a Levier, exhausted all its materials, and then just engineered it, popped it with Break Sword, and then switched it back to attack mode and killed my opponents. So yeah, so this is the state of affairs of my 60 card Phantom Knight deck right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.